What's up, YouTube? Chris Moreno back with another video, another workout video. It's been forever, I know. I just recorded another intro and honestly I accidentally deleted that whole, but I'm gonna get straight to the point. So when it comes to working out, you want to make sure you have a fucking plan, so you have your shit written down and then you execute that plan with fucking balls, right? So you go get after it, right? You make sure the amount of effort you're putting in is as much as you can fucking put in, right? It's as simple as that. Don't go in there like, I'm gonna have a shitty workout, cause like, fuck out of here with that shit, right? So you walk in, make sure you write your shit down, you smash that shit, you get some gains. It's as simple as that, right? So we're gonna kill this upper body workout. Let's do this. Alright guys, so jumping off this workout is with the vertical movement. So I start with some barbell overhead press, strict barbell overhead press. Was doing 4 sets of 8. On the 4th set, I aimed to do more than 8, but I honestly failed on the 9th rep. But so I ended up getting 4 sets of 8 this workout with 165. Right, not too shabby, right? But again, I really prioritize my vertical movements when it comes to upper body, simply because they're a lot more challenging, right? You can't do enough barbell overhead press and enough weighted pull-ups, which is the second exercise. Ignore homeboy who was just walking by, right? He must have not seen me recording, right? There's a reason why I had to stand there, you know. But anyways, yeah, weighted pull-ups for sets of 6 to 8. So our first 3 sets, I was able to get 8 reps, you know, pretty good. And then on this last set shown here, I believe it was 7 or 8 reps, but you know, it's kind of ugly, you know, it's kind of a grinder, so don't necessarily count that. Again, finish the vertical movements and then proceed with the horizontal movements, and I did them in a superset. So did some dumbbell incline press with a 5-1-1 tempo, right? So the descend is for a 5 count, so 1 2 3 4 5, slight pause, and then you explode to the top. For sets of 10, 4 sets, right? And I supersetted this with the incline seal rows, right? That's when you put your chest against the bench and then you row, as you'll see here momentarily, right? But the thing is, anyone can always blast away, you know, some reps, you know, using some heavy ass weight. But the thing is, you don't gotta always go heavy, you know, control it, and you will be increasing time or detention, which is one variable that you really want to pretty much make improvements on when it comes to hypertrophy, right? Getting gains. So, and of course, as you see, I'm stalling here because that set just raped me in the face. And these are 80 pounds. So I don't know if you can tell in the video, but 80-pound weights. And again, supersetted it with some incline seal rows. This for sets of 10 as well. Right, with these, really make sure you're retracting your scapula as much as possible when rowing back, right? Even though if it feels like you're not getting the same amount of range of motion you once were, really still focus on retracting as hard as you can. And I honestly decided to do this right on the fly. So these are going to be a tricep of some dumbbell shrugs, some lateral raises, and then some shrugs with a little row thrown in there. So I'm holding the contraction for about a 5 count, you know, more or less, doesn't have to be exact, right? 4 to 5 counts, and then you control it on the way down for about a 2 to 3 count. Get as many reps of those as possible. I was getting around 8 to 10 of these, right? And then from there, my grip just got raped. And then from there, you can bust out your lateral raises, really focusing on making sure your elbow is reaching at the very least parallel, right? That's what you want to do. So I prefer to keep my elbows bent, right? As long as they remain fixed, that's ultimately what matters, right? But you really want to make sure you're emphasizing leading with the elbow. So get 10 to 15 reps of this, and then using the same weights, right, that you were doing raises with. You're going to do shrugs, but then you're going to also pull up at the top. You notice that I had to edit the clips real quick because homeboy, who's going to show here in a second at the right of the screen, you'll see he walked in front of the screen too, right? People just don't recognize when people are recording, right? There he goes. But yeah, anyways, you just shrug and then you pull the dumbbells up and you will feel an even deeper contraction than the previous shrugs, right? So this is one way to get, you know, another shrugging movement, but with extra range of motion. You know, some extra range of motion shrugs, I guess, if I had to put a name for them. And my bad for the trash recording whenever the phone was facing the ceiling. I didn't realize how bright these lights were. But this next superset is just gonna be some press downs and curls. So what I did was 8 reps for like a little 4 to 5 count, you know, these tricep press downs with the little straight bar attachment. And then I'm gonna bust out 8 reps where I'm just knocking them out, right? Pretty much a total of 16 reps, but I'm changing the tempo in the middle of the set. And I did the same thing with 6 high cable curls, right? So keep your elbows in a fixed position and then hold the squeeze for a 4 to 5 count, right? Really focus on squeezing the shit out of your biceps, right? And I honestly could have let my arms stretch out a lot more to where I flex my triceps to the top, but I didn't, you know, because this set was really challenging, right? No excuses. And then you do the same thing, but with 6, because I didn't switch weights. I kept the weights the same. If I wanted to keep the reps the same, then I would have gone down in weight. And then I finished off with some face pulls. So I used the TRX mainly because honestly I couldn't find the rope attachment, but you can honestly do face pulls with the little rope, you know, on the cables. That's totally fine. Or if you have a TRX system, then go ahead and use that. Did this for sets of 15 just because how closer I was to the actual pulley, right, of the where the thing is attached to, pretty much. But let me know if you guys try this workout out. I definitely can say, you know, this really challenged me physically and mentally, right? And you're gonna get a badass pump. If you like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.